let's start that again. Because that sucked. Okay. Might be bloopers in this one. I'm sensing a very bloopery video. Isn't my shirt cute though? So cute. My camera can no longer focus on me. Oh, focus on me. I'm feeling kind of extra today, guys. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Mariam, or welcome back to my channel. It's Faves X Fails time, your favorite video of the month, in which I talk about all of my favorite products in beauty, in fashion, in accessories, and I also talk about all the products that did not work for me. So this is kind of like a roundup video, and I'll also be applying all of the beauty products to my face because I'd rather show you than tell you, and also tell you why the products work for me and why they do not. All that aside, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see all of my Wednesdays and Sundays videos. I have been posting every Wednesday and Sunday for almost 2 years now. Don't miss me too much. Hit that notification bell. And now let's get into this video. Faves X Fails, because you can't have good without bad, because you can't have light without darkness. Let's hit it. The first thing that I want to talk about is a product that I actually want to apply on camera, and it is from the skincare category. I've been loving this Pop Beauty Zero Shine Hydrator. It's an oil-free moisturizer that looks really cute. I've been using this one for about a month now. It works great. I love the fact that it absorbs super duper quickly, so I don't have to actually wait 45 minutes before applying my makeup to allow this to sink in. It hydrates my skin. It gives it that glass of water that it needs, while also keeping my oils at bay, while also mattifying my skin. And one unique feature about this product is that I think it's actually very skin perfecting. Basically, I'm gonna give my skin a second to cool down because my skin does get flushed when I rub it with my fingers, but once it gets a chance to calm down, you can see that this hydrator absorbs really quickly, and it gives the skin a really nice, healthy, not super matte, but not a greasy feeling. I really like the ingredients. Water-based, coconut water, ceramides, made in Korea, all good things. I've actually really been liking Pop Beauty's whole new skincare line that they just recently launched. They sent it to me a little bit in advance, so I did get a chance to play around it before it was sent in PR to other influencers and before it became available. This Lit AF essence is super amazing to give your skin that perfected sort of feeling, and I like combining them for almost that no makeup sort of feel. These two products, in my opinion, kind of give you the effect that Becca Zero product claimed to, but doesn't. I also like the fact that a lot of their products are color coordinated, so the vitamin C line is all yellow packaging, the oil-free line is all green, and so on and so forth. I have another interesting skincare product that isn't a new product, but it's something that I just recently discovered after reading my friend Caroline Hyren's skincare book. She was raving about Clinique's Take the Day Off, and I had it in my stash. I was just waiting to get to it. What I love about this product is that it is so super duper creamy and super balmy. It doesn't have a greasy residue. It removes all of your makeup, even waterproof mascara. It's basically one of those tried and true type of products that a lot of people swear by, including Caroline. I trust her. She is an expert. And after trying this, I honestly feel like this is the mother of all mothers when it comes to cleansing balms. It really, truly removes everything. How many of you guys are familiar with it? Comment down below. I'm not gonna apply that product onto my face, obviously, but the minute that I am done with this makeup, you bet your sweet butt, this is what I'm gonna be using to remove it. So far, I've only talked about skincare that I like and I'm very excited about. On the flip side, and this is by no means a fail because I actually haven't tried it yet, but what strikes me strange about this next collection is the hype. And I am talking about none other than Fenty Skin, baby. What's up with the hype? All right, so like I said, this is not a fail because I have not tried these products yet. Rihanna launched Fenty Skin, and in this new skincare line, we have 3 products: a cleanser, a toner, serum, and also also an SPF, or invisible moisturizer with SPF. Let's take a look at the ingredients. All right, everything is water-based, so that's nice. Pore refining toner serum has witch hazel. It's water-based as well. It has that niacinamide or niacinamide, which is a great ingredient that people have been loving. Radish root ferment, filtrate, camellia leaf extract, ginkgo biloba. Actually, the ingredients list is pretty nice on this product. I will definitely be giving it a go. I got so many questions and so many requests to review Fenty Skin. Meanwhile, I am someone who doesn't really subscribe to skincare reviews. I feel like skincare is so incredibly individual, and there are no two skins that are the same. Literally, twins don't even have the same skin. Instead, what I like to do is talk about what I like, what has worked for me, and these are products that I have been trying for so long. Now, this Fenty Skin was sent to a number of influencers before the launch. Some people got a chance to try them for like 2 weeks or a little bit longer, and I'm sorry, I just don't buy it, you guys. I'm not going to get into something just because someone else has tried it for 2 weeks. That is the bottom line. And I honestly, I don't mean to like throw anyone under the bus. I don't mean to throw Fenty Skin under the bus. I haven't tried this yet, like I said, and I'm expecting good things, but I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon just because people are saying that it's amazing for them. You know what I'm saying? You can't have faves without fails, but with certain things, it's literally, you gotta try it out yourself. Skincare being one of those things. Now that I've talked a lot, I feel like I need to put something on my face. I need to slap some favorites. The one foundation that I have been reaching for the most this month is this Physicians Formula Natural Defense Sheer Line of Defense Foundation Sunscreen. Now, I did do a review on this and a wear test, and although this was a product that I found to be a little bit difficult to apply the first time, I have been playing around with it a lot, and it's actually been the only foundation that I've been using on the days where I'm filming or on the days where I'm stepping outside. I like the fact that it has SPF 30 built into it. I really like the color match. I am wearing, grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong one. Forgive me. I grabbed the medium, but I'm really a medium tan. But because it's so sheer, I feel like I'll be able to make this one work too. The best way to apply this foundation sunscreen is the same way that you would apply a sunscreen. You actually have to put in a little effort into blending it out because it does glide on a little streaky at first. So you gotta use blending strokes and also stippling motions. But once you get it on, it really does look very beautiful, very dewy, very, very fresh on the skin. And the best part about it is that it is super long lasting. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I did review it, so you could check that review out if you're interested. But this is what it looks like once it's on and once it's blended out. Like very natural, very believable, like you're not wearing any makeup at all into it. Now, just because I like something from a brand does not mean that I like everything from this brand. So it's time for a fail from Physicians Formula. There's actually a couple products that I did not love from this collection. I absolutely loved the foundation and I also love the powder, which I'll show in the next step. But the concealer and the priming oil were just not great for me. The priming oil in particular made this foundation very, very difficult and super streaky upon application. So I didn't really get why you would mix an oil, a sunscreen oil, with a sunscreen foundation. It just didn't seem to be a good match there. Like the products were slipping around, they were mixing into themselves, and it just wasn't a match for my oily skin type. Moreover, let's talk about the concealer. So this is why I have the medium foundation and the medium concealer, because I wanted to make this point. So here's a quick swatch of the medium foundation. That's the shade. And here's a swatch of the corresponding medium concealer. How are these two both mediums? How are they from the same line? How are they from the same brand? How does this make any sense to you? This discrepancy was a big mistake in my opinion. So because of that, I couldn't really work with this concealer. And I just wanted to bring this up in case you guys do love the foundation and want to grab the concealer. Please keep in mind this situation. In other news, I feel like there haven't been too many new concealer innovations. So I've just been using the same stuff that's been working for me, which is this Herborian BB crayon, even though it only has 4 shades and it's definitely not evenly spread out. So this is a product that I like it because it works for me, but it absolutely does not work for too many other people. And that sucks because this is such a great product and I wish it was available for everyone so I can recommend it to everyone. Nothing new on the setting powder front. I'm gonna quickly use my Pat McGrath under eye setting powder just for this area here. Ah yes, and going back to Physicians Formula, I am really a big fan of their Natural Defense Finishing Powder. This is also in the shade medium. And this one works great. I've been loving it as a powder under my foundation, so for that method. And I've also been loving it to set my foundation, specifically this Physicians Formula foundation. These were formulated to work really well together. I mean, the SPF 20 on this is kind of silly because you should not be wearing anything less than 30 SPF. And no, just because this is 30 and this is 20 does not add up to 50. So it's not like an extra protection. So you've probably noticed that I've been wearing a lot lighter makeup ever since quarantine. And also ever since my skin just improved by a lot. Knock on wood. Where's the wood? And so because I'm into like the lighter foundation and the sheer sort of finish, I've been really enjoying products like this. They're great for the summertime. They don't feel very heavy on the skin. They perfect the skin texture and also the tone while making you look fresher and younger and just better. All right, and so now on the flip side, I'm ready to talk about the fail of the century. Okay, it's not a fail of the century, but it's definitely my #1 fail for the month, and it is because this product just proved to be so damn gimmicky. Yes, I'm talking about the Becca Zero No Pigment Virtual Foundation. Why are we calling this a foundation when there's no pigment? Why is this even called a virtual foundation? Is it just the illusion of a foundation? Now, the ingredients in this product are actually pretty nice. It's glycerin, it's filled with hyaluronic acid. Those are ingredients that my oily skin really likes. Actually, a lot of skin types like these ingredients. But my main issue with this product was that it was advertised. It was marketed as a foundation that is going to perfect your skin texture, that's going to mattify and just make you look more perfect. In fact, it did none of those things. The difference wasn't drastic enough. It wasn't like on the models that they used for the marketing images. No, not at all. And moreover, I don't really understand the target audience. This is a $36 product, so it's kind of expensive for their target audience, which seems to be like prepubescent kids, you know, like kids who already have flawless skin or models who have flawless skin. But then again, why would models with flawless skin need to perfect their skin in the first place? So I just don't get it. The whole thing seemed very, very, very gimmicky to me. On the other hand, I will say that I really did enjoy the Becca Zero No Pigment Glass Highlighter. This is a beautiful, wet type of dewy gloss that you could use on your face, on your cheekbones, on your lids, on your lips, and it gives you that very current, very Gen Z friendly kind of wet skin vibe. Yeah, it's still kind of pricey and you could probably use a lip gloss, but this isn't as sticky as a lip gloss, so I found that to be nice and I found it to be different enough for me to enjoy it. Another reason why I have been loving the no makeup sort of look is because of the masks, you guys. We're all wearing masks, and if you're wearing makeup under your mask, it will transfer onto your mask. Period, point blank. I digress. Let me go back to the masks. You guys, everyone and their mother has been asking me about the masks that I've been wearing on Insta stories. These masks right here. I talked about them months ago before masks were even the thing. These particular masks I got in Japan, but I was able to find them on Amazon, then they sold out. Then I was able to find them on YesStyle and they sold out again. Finally, they're back and they're available on Amazon. So this mask that I'm wearing here is from this set right here, including the salmon pink, lavender, and baby pink. Keep in mind the lavender mask for some reason loses color after just one wear, but the pink and the salmon, which is the one that I'm wearing right now, are great. I'm linking it down below for you guys and I'll keep you updated because I get so many questions about these masks on a daily basis that I feel like maybe I should become a distributor for these masks, honestly. But also, speaking of masks, how cute is this mask from YesStyle? Ooh, this cute scrunchie and also this adorable heart top are also from YesStyle. Now, this is a website that I discovered right before I created my Faves X Fails for the previous month, and I had shopped on this website. I think I must have spent like close to $400, you guys, just because everything was so cute and so quirky and so necessary for me. And then after I shopped, I actually got an email from the people who work at YesStyle, and they offered to send me products for free. So now I'm on their PR list. So the next few products that I want to talk about are things that I got in PR from YesStyle. These are not things that I paid for, but they're still worth a mention because they are so awesome. And of course I picked them out myself. I got some more really cute blue light defense glasses. For someone like me who's always on the computer, these are perfect. Plus they are so flattering and so fitting for my face. Yes, Asian fit. I also got these, super adorable, kind of like dorky in a good way. Love those. Also listing and linking everything below. I have a code with YesStyle, which is Mariam10, and this is not an affiliate code, so I don't get paid if you use the code. This is just for you to save 10% from an order of $49 or more. How cute is this top? This top is super cute too. You can't really see, but it has this really awesome little detail on one shoulder so that when you wear it, it has this exposed detail on one shoulder. I like these types of tops specifically for filming videos because they look really great on camera. There's always some type of detail right here at the top. Yes, I did get this really cool cellulite roller from YesStyle. This is probably under $5. And basically I like to use it with one of those kind of gimmicky body gels. I don't know if it works, to be honest, but it feels really good, and it's only $5. I'm not gonna talk about all the things that I got from YesStyle, then this is going to be a super long video. Instead, you should just follow me on Instagram and I will be linking things as I wear them in case you guys are interested. Follow me on the gram. I think we're ready to go back to makeup, and I think I'm ready to talk about my favorite eyeshadow palette for the month. Now, I actually haven't had a palette that didn't work out for me, but the one that I would say is going to take the #1 slot is the Pure X Raw Beauty Kristi palette. Reason being is because this palette is fairly inexpensive at $34 for 18 shades, both colorful and neutral. How awesome is that? Plus, I really feel it in my heart that Pure upped the quality for this collab. The eyeshadows are outstanding, you guys. They are so good and so easy to use. They're pigmented, but they're not chalky. They're creamy, but they're not hard to blend out. They just work really well together, and it's been nothing but a pleasure to work with. So today I'm going to be using this Pure X Raw Beauty Kristi palette. I'm gonna actually not use my Fenty Beauty primer today. I'm gonna use this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Vanilla, which I think is really nice. And for today, I kind of just want to go for like almost like a K-drama inspired eye. Yes, I said K-drama and not K-beauty because I literally mean K-drama. I've been watching a lot of K-dramas lately. They are just such a great escape, especially during this time of social distancing. I want to do something a little subtle. Actually picking up this shade called Copper Boxes, and I'm applying that all the way across my movable lid up to my crease. Now, if your crease is as low as mine, then go ahead and apply the shadow to the crease. However, if you have a much larger lid space, then consider just lining your lid. Thicker than you normally would, but not all the way up to your crease. Also winging it out, straight out. So instead of flicking it up the way that we do in the Western style of makeup, I'm flicking it out rather straight. And then I'm just gonna take a clean brush and then just blend out the edges like that. I'm gonna take a pinch more of that Copper Boxes shade and line the outer portion of my lower lash line. Not too far in though, just the outer portion. Next, I'm gonna take this shade here called B and line very closely to my lashes, sticking only to the outer portion of the lash line. Kind of like that. So I'm darkening it and I'm lifting it and just creating a little bit more dimension with that second eyeshadow. All right, again, just gonna blend that out and add a pinch to the bottom like that. Next thing I'm gonna do is pick up a pinch of this peach shade. This one is called It Just Does. I'm gonna close my eyes slightly and just add that a bit above. Does that not just give this whole makeup a very K-drama feel? Like she's so sad. She needs to be rescued. She just finished crying, but she's so cute. I'm gonna blend that out a pinch so that it's not harsh. Actually gonna pick up another palette that I really liked, even though it was hella expensive for the 6 shadows that you get in this palette. I'm talking about Wayne Goss's The Luxury Eye Palette in Imperial Topaz. This is what it looks like. Yes, giant pans. Yes, amazing quality. yes, very pricey for $55. However, some of the shades in this collection, or rather, I should say certain formulations in this particular palette were really unique and something that I don't really come across too often. So I'm talking about these two shades here. I thought that this champagne shimmery shade and also this celestial shade were really unique and really beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the celestial shade first in the K-drama style, right on the agio sac, which is that area right here. My agio actually isn't really super pronounced. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna pop up a picture and a little description right here. Now you know. Anyway, so this is a feature that is considered to be really beautiful in South Korea. And because I've been watching a lot of K-dramas, I'm really like embracing Asian makeup trends and I want to make them a part of my repertoire, you know? Cat hair. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Anyway, I really like the way that this particular eyeshadow reflects off the light. It's also just super duper creamy and gorgeous and wet looking, so you don't necessarily have to use it in this area. You could use it anywhere, in your inner corner, on your brow bone, whatever. Swatch is great, super reflective, really, really nice. And this eyeshadow I thought was super versatile because you can actually use it as a blinding highlight. Such a blinding lit from within type of finish. Thank you, Wayne. I'm actually now gonna go for that Becca Zero. I'm gonna apply some of this product onto my fingertips. I don't like to get the wand dirty. Really, just a little bit of product is what you need. I'm gonna basically glide that right on top, just for a little bit of an extra glaze. That is really, really fresh. Perhaps not for everybody, I agree, and definitely not with your hair down, but like, if there was a pool party I was going to right now, this is what I would wear. Okay, speaking of K-dramas and now speaking of K-beauty, I've been loving these single blushers from the Korean brand The Same, S-A-E-M. First of all, how unique are these shades? Who's ever seen a yellow blush before? And honestly, this is probably a shade that I would use as a blush, but I would probably more often use it to offset a foundation that is a little too pink for me. I would just add a little bit of this yellow and it would magically work because that's how color correcting works. Just want to add a little bit of this peachy shade. This one is called Selfie Orange to the apples of my cheeks and blend that out. It's just so fresh. I'm actually gonna come close to my nose too because it gives this like little anime effect. So cute. Now for the lips today, oh my gosh, you guys, this lipstick from Style Nanda, aka 3CE, also another Korean brand, is the most gorgeous nudie peachy orange I have ever tried in my life. Case in point. It feels super duper velvety on the lips. The color is really unique and flattering. It definitely makes me feel a little bit more cool. I feel like this is a color that you could wear as a stain and like blur out the lip line, or you could wear it over lip liner and make it a little bit more Western looking. Plus the formula is just so comfortable. For my lashes today, I'm not gonna do a lash because again, like I said before, I'm trying to go for a more subdued look lately. So instead, I'm gonna go for this Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. This one's kind of a fave for me, even though it's not a waterproof mascara. It doesn't smudge as easily as some of the other non-waterproof formulas do on me. So this one I can mess with. I'm gonna set this whole thing with this Dominique Cosmetics X Jady Weighty Ultra Hydrating Fine Mist that I've been loving. Because it is indeed an ultra fine mist like they say. And now I am ready to face the world. This is my final look, kind of inspired by K-beauty, K-drama, also just the minimal makeup that I've been loving lately, inspired by all of my favorite products from the month, but not my fails. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for sticking by me, for being awesome, for sending me your positive energy, and I send it right back at you guys. I'm gonna zoom on out and I will see you in my next one. Hit up some more of my videos right there. Boom, boom, and subscribe. Love you.